Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got an armor or clothing mod, depends on how you want to think about it. This is Sarah's Rage armor. Sarah, being a character from the original Rage, which is another Bethesda game, right? OG Rage though, not Rage 2. That came out recently, but like OG Rage. Some of you may not have played that. That was like a 360 PS3 era game, right? Like underappreciated gem. It is backwards compatible on the Xbox consoles though, so you can obviously pick it up and play it. You know, Xbox owns Bethesda now. You could play it as part of Game Pass, all the things. But let's just weigh the armor kind of on its own merits rather than, you know, nostalgia attachment here. Obviously, Rage is also a post-apocalyptic game though, so a lot of the same things would apply here, right? As you see, you get some armor pieces on here, sort of. Obviously, this armor is meant for the cbbe body. You got some armor there on the shoulder, right? You got a little bit of armor there. You got a little bit of armor on your leg down there, but not too much, right, in the way of the things, right? And it does come in a variety of different pieces here. So, obviously, you have the main armor part, which gives you +1 luck. You have a left glove, which is, you can currently see my character has a glove on the left. It says double L gloves. It's like double left gloves. Two of those gloves, the left-handed glove, is the same kind of glove, that leathery texture you can see there on my Pip-Boy. And then we have a different version of the gloves that are, you know, longer. Well, the right one is at least longer, right? The left-hand glove is the same, and then we have a really long right-handed glove, right? Personal preference on your gloves there, right? Or none of them, right? You could do all that if you wanted to. And then you also have a scarf here, which we currently have equipped on our character, which just, you know, also has a necklace here, a little scarf on the neck, a little necklace hanging down, and then we have a scarf with no necklace version, right? Depends on your personal preference on that too. We gotta show you guys that you can craft this at the chemistry station as soon as you download it for yourselves. It's got its own section. Sarah's Rage armor here. It does require a decent amount of materials per thing. Like the gloves are pretty cheap though, to be fair, right? You know, the armor is the most expensive part, but no perk requirements. So, you know, presuming you have the materials, you can craft that right away. We obviously have to take this to the armor workbench because big test coming up right now. Does it support Ballistic Weave? Or anything, really, right? And obviously, there you go. Ballistic Weave on there. You obviously want to do that. The gloves even support Weave, right? And the scarf even supports Weave. So you could really go nuts with it. Obviously, it's up to your personal preference on how much you want to go in on this Ballistic Weave. But obviously, no matter how defensive it looks as armor, this armor can be very defensive, right? Like, it's very... I actually think the double L gloves is my preference on this. On the gloves, right? I like having both gloves, but I like the double L gloves, which just means I have to go. Where did they became armored, which is weird because none of the other stuff became armored, right? A lot of the time when you apply Ballistic Weave to things, it says armored, so it'd be like armored Sarah's armor, right? So on and so forth. So obviously, all this is Ballistic Weaved out now. All the stuff that I currently have equipped, which is a nice effect. I think that's a main baseline requirement. I do want to mention here, getting close up to these textures here, they do look quite nice. The mod file size is not that large. It's like something in the 30 megabyte or so range, so it's pretty typical for like armor, I would say, or even really light compared to some certain armors. Obviously, those armors that are like 100 megabytes have a lot more customization options than this. This is kind of the outfit here, but you know, that's fair because it's based on a character who wore the same outfit throughout the entire game. And it does fit the post-apocalyptic thing. It fits Fallout. This very much looks like it could be a Fallout outfit, right? It very much has that a post-apocalyptic, like, kind of like, just take what you can get, strap it on there, right? Like, make that shit work. Obviously, like I said, some of you may not know the game, the original OG Rage from back in the Xbox 360 PS3 era, but this is armor, and it looks nice, and the texture quality is quite high. Fits the CBE body well, right? Just taking a look at it here, just making sure I'm not, you know, missing any major seam issues or anything like that. Seems to be just fine, right? And obviously gives you the +1 luck and Ballistic Weave. So it's a nice little set of armor, and it comes highly recommended for me if it seems like something you're into, right? Obviously female only on this because it's based off a female character. But you guys can check this mod out for yourselves if you're interested by checking out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page and the Nexus mod page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. Make sure you let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe that we can check out more videos of me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.